Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Just let me know if you can hear me fine. Really don't know who's online, so don't be shy. Say hello in the chat. Yeah, just help me out. Let me know if the sound is coming through fine. Okay, we'll be starting in just 1 minute. Okay, guys, so let's do Quadra, the new UVI library. So I'm just gonna wait a few more moments and see if more people want to join. Thank you for already being here. My name is Udi from Udi Audio, and we'll be just exploring this really amazing library, and we'll see, you know, under the hood. We'll just try and figure out how this actually works, how it sounds. We'll explore some sounds. We'll see what we can do, and I even think what we can also do is open this within the Falcon. Within Falcon, so that will give us a bit more insight for how it actually works in the inside, and I'll show you how you can tweak this and customize things even further, if that's anything you like. So again, let's wait for a few more moments and see who's in. Hi, Alan. I don't know if I'm going to compose, but we will definitely play something. So what's cool about this is that it's really based on Arpeggios, so it will be playing itself. Let's try it. Let's just jump right into this and explore some of the presets right away. Okay, so this is the very first one. If you double click here in the UVI workstation, you'll see that we have categories: cloud, realistic world, motion, electric, and so on. Doesn't matter. I mean, we really have to try them out. So let's go for the first one. That's what I have now, and you'll see that we are loading the key groups, and we have 4 parts. Let's just play. Right, so that was you know, one preset. We can just try the next one. I'll just jump from one preset to the next for you know, few minutes, just to give you a sense of how it sounds. pretty cool, right? So what you can also do here, you basically can hear the arpeggios and everything. So if you click any of the instruments, and we get the idea, we have 4 instruments, right? We have the 4 instruments, and then they are just layered. And what we see here is that we have the sound for each one. So I can replace that one. And I can just turn off the arpeggio for the arpeggiator for each of them separately, or for all of them together with this orange button here. So let's try that. So just click that, and this is how it sounds, just plain for all 4 layers together without any arpeggiators. And you can see that the orange button here is turned off. This actually sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it is exactly that. So Alain is saying here in the chat that it reminds him Elysian, Sonus Core Elysian. So check my channel for Sonus Core Elysian. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Anyway, it really reminds that. And then what I can also do is, after I muted all of these guys, I can bring back one of them. Or maybe this one. So when you when you remove the arpeggiators, it lets you just play melodically. So if you like any of these 4 guys to just be your melodic instrument, you just remove the arpeggio. So let's try something else. So this is cloud. I'm guessing it's kind of cloudy thing. Then we have realistic. So let's try just the first one. Right, so let's explore some more of the options that we see here as we experiment with the sounds. We have different instruments. So if you click this, you'll get the categories. So we have acoustic guitars, electric basses, classical strings, keyboards, and synthetics, and then world. So I can just select something here like piano pick muted. No idea how that sounds. So there's no way to know exactly how these instruments sound. You just have to experiment. So we can try that. And of course, again, a little bit more education here. Of course, we can solo this part here, part A. Who would imagine? I mean, I would never imagine this is how this piano pick muted should sound. And you can just flick through the different presets here. We have sound left and right. Right. So some more stuff here on how this works. So as you can see, we have the 4 layers. So we already saw that clicking this will give us the instrument, and then we have and then we have the sound here. Sorry for that, it's my phone. And then we have the key ranges. So you can see the left one here, that's the leftmost, and then we have the high keys. So you can actually spread these 4 instruments across your keyboard and then play that in you know, in a live settings, or just arrange that over the keyboard. Don't know if you see my keyboard at all. Yeah, I have my keyboard right here. So so that's that. And then we have 2 sans effects, right? We have reverb and we have delay, and we can of course also change the octaves. And then of course we can remove the arpeggiator. So that's what we see here. Oh, and we have panning left, right. All right, let's try something else. Let's try some other preset, just going, I don't know, this one for example. Very cool. So again, we can see that we have lots of instruments, and in a few moments I'm gonna show you something in Falcon, or also we can see that in the UVI workstation. Some of the, maybe even most of the instruments that you see here are part of the World Suite. So UVI has a very extensive library that is called World Suite. So check my channel for that. They have an amazing collection of instruments from all around the world. I'm going to show you that in a moment, so stick around if that's something that you actually want to see. I'm going to show you that as well. So next, of course, if you click this, you'll see that we have two views. First of all, we have the sound. This is the sound. It's a bluish color here. And then we have the arpeggiator, which is orange. So in the sound, and this is for each of the layers. So you can flick here, A, B, C, and D, of course. And then we have the effect. So I'm going to show you that in a moment. But let's go back to A. So you can see that we have the level. And then we have the Adsr envelope. So if you don't know what an Adsr means, what is an envelope, again, I'm sending you for some education in my channel. Check my channel for some synth basics, Adsr envelopes and all that. So it's really a way for you to shape how the sound evolves over time. How much time would it take for the sound to reach its maximum level? What will happen then? And what will happen when you're lifting your fingers from the keyboards? That's what an Adsr envelope means for the amp, for the amplitude at least. Yeah. Hey, Music to Motion. Thanks for joining. Yes, it's I have this just for a couple of days. I'm already in love. So let's continue that. And so that's again, I'm maybe overdoing this here right now, going into the fine details, but it's probably important. I mean, there are a lot of other channels showing you all the sounds and everything else, and you can definitely check my channel for a sound demo if you have like 15 minutes spare and you want to listen to some of the presets, go check my channel. But here we are deep diving into some some of the features inside. So definitely all the useful tools, all the useful features that we love in virtual instruments, like filters. So we can have this filter here. Let me solo this. Right, and if I'll change the ADSR here. Okay, so this is a plug, so it doesn't respond very well for with the envelope. But anyway, so we can add expressions. And tremolo. And if you click, you have to click the title here, and then we have drive. And it will also respond to your mod wheel. So this is pretty cool. Let's try some other sounds again. Let's go for world motion, cyber flamenco. Some more sounds. Let's just move forward with, I don't know what that is. Okay, world motion, the next one. Let's again hear how this sounds without all the arpeggiators running around. I'm really not a keyboard player at all, so that's why this this library, this virtual instrument is just perfect for me, because I'm really bad in playing keyboards. But still, you can always have the arpeggiator for some of the layers here, and for some not, and then you can play melodically. Pretty cool. And let me show you something else, something that I just discovered. So let me share that with you. So the other day I saw somebody complaining about Program 24, another library, another virtual instrument by UVI. And so again, check my channel. Then he was complaining he cannot drag and drop the Midi, the arpeggiated Midi sequences. So that's something that we actually have here. So let's review this this part now very quickly. So we have the arpeggiator, and I'm not going into all the small details here. So you can see that we have pages, 4 pages. You can scroll, you can link, you can loop here, and then we have a phaser mode or arpeggiator mode. I have to admit I need to read about that in the user manual, and so let's try that. I'm gonna just solo. And you can see the maximum velocities, we have steps, we have rate, and we have gating. So I can slow this down, and then of course we have the type. So if you click this, you'll see that we have basic arpeggiator, just the lowest notes, just the high notes. If you play chords, harmonizing this to degrees, and then we have chords, for example, as played. And by the way, you can see that we have init phraser. So you can click this, and you'll see that we actually have a lot of Arpeggiator patterns ready for you. So let's just try this one. Right, and you can just take any, let's try again, just to explore some of the presets. Let's take electronic and this one, Galaxy Synth, and try that, and then we'll go into the Arpeggiator again. Let's try this one. So I'm going to solo this, and if we'll go into the ARP, you can see the pattern here, and we can change that. We can change and go for, I don't know, this one. Right, and we have the pitch, so I can change the pitch here as played, and I have octaves, and then I have gating, I have repeats, and I have panning. So I can send each of the notes left or right as I wish, as you can see here. So again, I don't want to overdo it here with all the details, and definitely I also need to explore more. Then we have Euclidean emphasis. So there's the notion of Euclidean patterns. So check it out in Wikipedia. This will add some more spice into the Arpeggiator. Let's try this one. Yeah, C, ARP. And you can see that it continues here. We have 4 pages. Right, and the Euclidean emphasis just adds more notes into this using the Euclidean patterns. So we have steps, we have octaves, and so on. And then we have some MIDI effects, and in the MIDI effects we have delay, we have randomizing, and we have pitch drift. And then we have scale quantizer. Oh my god, I'm too tired. Quantizing the scale, and you can do this. This will be auto mode, but then you can set it to manual and select, for example, minor Aeolian. I'm guessing this will also make sense when you're playing something melodic. Right, so guys, don't be shy, say hello in the chat so I'll know that we're, I'm not talking to an empty void. Let me quickly jump over to Falcon, and I'll show you a few nice things in Falcon as well. How about that? So Falcon is just over-the-top instrument. This is not just a synthesizer. It's not just a sampler. It's all of the above. And when you open up Falcon, it can be a bit intimidating. It's just way too much of a UI. So what we have here on the right, that's our Explorer. So you can see that we have samplers. So you can actually build your own instrument here. You can build your own instrument. This is amazing stuff. So again, check my channel for more information and some tutorials, basic tutorials on Falcon. But let's open up, let's see Quadra here. So let me just take this one. So what's the big deal? Why do I want to show you this in Falcon? Because, okay, first let's listen and then I'll show you. So first of all, Falcon will open up the way for you to explore and to change this instrument from the inside. So when you go into edit mode here, you see the samplers. You see that we have sample, 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 sample. We have these 4 here, and I'm going to the tree view, so you can see layer A, B, C, and D. These are the actual layers that we see here in the user interface. Going back to edit mode here, and you can see that we have all the notes mapped here. C, and going from C -1 to up to I don't know, A6, right? Is because this is this is basically a sample-based instrument. So you can see the samples here and lots of samples. So if you want to explore inside and understand what's happening inside any of the UVI instruments, that's Falcon. So that's what Falcon will give you. And then you can see what's happening on the layers, and you can see in the layers that we have frequency shifters, we have the wave shifter, we have torus and phase. So a lot of things going on here. This is just amazing. And you can add your own at the program level. For example, I'll show you something. Right, so I can actually go and click here, add the reverb, get the spark, diffusion spark. Let's go for shimmer, and we'll go for shimmer 1. And I can actually replace this, go and shimmer. Let's try spinal canto. Right, so I can actually add my own effect here. You can actually do that in the UVI workstation. But anyway, if you know something about Falcon, then you know that you can actually edit everything, see how it works, and go in the inside. Right, and again, yeah, thanks, Maestro. Sure. So Falcon is amazing, and hopefully I'll do more live streaming on Falcon. And you can see that we have these effects on in this layer. So opening up Quadra in Falcon gives you a lot of options. Let me show you something else that you can do with Falcon. You can actually do that with the workstation as well. So let's do something interesting. Let's go to the part. So this is the part. This is how it sounds. Right, and what I can do is I can go to the Falcon factory here and add some more interesting stuff here, like, I don't know, let's try something. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm going to go to channel 1. I can add more and more parts. This is really cool. So what I can also do is I can go to what I told you before, that we have World Suite. So in World Suite we have regions, and you can see that I have all the regions here, and I want to go to the West Indies and get myself a hand pan. So I'm gonna drag this one here. I'm going to change the input, MIDI input, to 1, my keyboard. This is how it sounds. And everything can work together. And again, let's try something else here in Quadra. Just because we are concentrating on Quadra, we want to learn more and see more. Let's try something cinematic. Just the first one here. I'm gonna just drop it here. So this is a program which I'm dropping into a part. That's the Falcon terminology. Of course, what I can also do is I can pick like a bass here, and let's take this one. So I now have another part that is related to Quadra. Let's hear this one on solo. And I can remove, again, I can remove the Arpeggiator from all of their layers. So I can just use this as my bass. Pretty cool. And again, I can go to cinematic. Let's try something else. Again, we really want to explore Quadra, right? So that's the whole idea here. Let's put this on solo. I don't know, not impressed. Not all the sounds coming from Quadra. What we have here is 5 different parts. So I can solo now just Quadra and listen to that. And again, I can remove all the other parts. Just remove all these guys. Let's delete this part. Yeah. And yeah, what I can do is go here, clear multi, and double click this one, and now we're back to just Quadra. try again something else. Double click. Right, pretty cool. So another something I want to show you guys is the effects tab. So we have two aux effects, the reverb and the delay. So let me go back here, and you can see that for each of the layers we have reverb and delay for all four of them, and that is effect. I mean, we're in parallel, we're sending to these aux channels. That's what's happening. And then we have an overall drive, compressor, EQ, and a maximizer. Not a lot of effects, but of course both in UVI workstation and in Falcon you can add more and more. It's just endless. You can go to the effects here and add more effects. It's not a problem at all. So it's just endless. Anyway, before we continue, let me just check the time here, and that's info. So before we go on, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone that joined this session. I'm just exploring Quadra UVI new instrument, and so if you're new to my channel, just explore the channel. Nothing special, lots of videos about plugins and synthesizers and anything related. And so feel free to, of course, to subscribe, like, comment, leave comments. I really try my best to answer all the questions, or react to anything to the the best I can. And if you have any question and I don't know the answer, I usually go and check the the user manuals for you, so that's not a problem. Also, in all of my latest videos you'll find a lot of links to my channels, to groups, to to my Facebook group. So again, you can follow me there. Sometimes it's easier to follow, to have a conversation. And also, if you want, you can definitely join my Discord channel here. So you can join this. And actually, if you wanna jump over for a voice chat, we can actually do that while I'm doing this. Or if you want to have a conversation with me, more than happy to do that. You can go to my voice channel here and we can actually talk. So that's really something that you can do. Sorry, no, I didn't try the Nambrini plugins. No, I haven't tried them yet. It's probably on my list. I know there are so many plugins. I'm just not able to keep up. So so if there are any particular plugins, let me know. I actually want to try and concentrate on some of some more stuff related to synthesizers, maybe Arturia or anything of that kind. I don't know. Again, I'll try and check out more plugins. There's just too many plugins around. So let's explore some more stuff, and let me know if you want to see anything in particular. Let's go back to the main view. So this is the main view here, and we have some more minor items here. We have the band range, and we have mapping, and you can split the keyboard as well. Thanks. Yeah, let me check that. That's voice DC30. I definitely going to look into that. So I'm sure there are just too many. So anyway, one more thing that we didn't cover yet is here in the middle. So this is just to you know, to modulate and move between the layers. Yeah, let's try some other. Let's try something else. Let's try this one. And let's try this one. And again, everything is based on the arpeggiator, so you can go to the arpeggiators and see how they actually constructed things here. Yeah, and again, let's try something else. So again, with Falcon, I can create more and more parts here, and just, you know, go crazy. We can go and find, for example, of something arpeggiated, magic run, put it here, select Omni 1. I don't like it. That's it. Pretty cool. So that's Quadra, and where is it? That's the Quadra here, and I think we covered quite a lot of what it can do. Of course, there's always more sounds and more ideas. If you want to create your own arpeggiators, you definitely can do that very easily. You need to experiment with that. You can change what you got, so you can actually try something new. Yeah, let's remove these guys. And I'm going to remove this one as well. Delete part. And again, if you want to see in the inside, of course, the edit here will give you all the details of how this sound is constructed. You can see drum, analog drum, wavetable. These are the parts inside that that Falcon thing here. So again, let's try something else. Quadra. Let's try this one here. Nice. And we can, of course, try to let's use this model D. I'll add model D here, the piano. And what I'll do is I'm going to edit this, and we want to create something more spacey, so I can add, for example, reverb, diffusion. No. Oh, by the way, I'm working on a series of tutorials on the Clockworks bando by Eventide, so check my channel for that. And of course, if you want to support the channel and you're planning to buy anything, not from UVI but anything else, just check my channel for the links. My links are sometimes affiliate links, which means that when you buy, the price is the same for you, but I get a little something. So if you're considering buying anything, just you know, use my links. That would be awesome. So let me show you something. If I'll add the UVI workstation here, let's try let's add the grand piano, and let me show you real quick. We have the 2016 reverb. Right, and now okay, let's remove this one. Cool, and we can try again something from clouds. Let's try this one. Right, so that's the idea here, and so that was Quadra. I think we covered quite a lot. So again, if you have any questions or anything at all, just leave comments below this video, and I'll be quick to answer. I'm going to create another video just explaining all of that. So this is, you know, this live is quite long, but I'm going to create like between 8 and maybe 8 and 15 minutes tutorial, so you have it if you decide to buy Quadra. Again, that's it for now. It's getting late for me, so I hope you enjoyed this one. And right, if you like this, hit the like button, and again, follow me in all the other channels. All the links in the description of all my videos. And we'll finish with some more presets. I'll just try out a few presets and we'll finish with that. Thank you guys, thank you. I really love you guys, and I hope you enjoy this, and we'll try and do some more live streaming in the next few days. I had some very busy few weeks. Some things are going on in the background. So again, thank you so much for being patient. I'm trying to upload new stuff all the time. Some of the videos will take me a little bit longer. So again, thank you for being patient. And if you have any special requests, just let me know. I'm getting there, one day at a time. Right, and that is it for now.